Welcome back, me artists. And welcome back to Rogue Waters. Well, in the last episode, we managed to beat the tutorial. And we managed to beat the boss as well. So I was very pleased with that. So we're going to continue where we left off in the last episode. And we should have a load of glass to spend on upgrades. So we've currently got 737 glass. And we've got 880 of these blueprints. I'm not 100% certain what them for. So let's go through the... Let's look at the workshop first and see what we can do in the workshop. So this is for the Kraken. So we can upgrade the Kraken now. Because I did get a little confused with the Kraken last time, thinking I could use it multiple times in the fight, but I could only use it once. So this just basically adds... It still costs the same, but it adds 1 extra damage. It still attacks 5 people. And it looks like we've got to discover there is other beasts to collect, other sea monsters. So that's good. So what does it go up to? So that one goes 4 damage. And it's 5. That costs less, but does everything the same as previously. That one pushes up the damage even more. And then that one drops the cost down to 2. What else does it do? Oh, it applies stunned. So if you can get up to the max level, you can do 5 damage to every enemy, which at the moment, most of the enemies we're facing only have around 5 health. So we could basically kill anybody with that. And we've got a chance to stun them, so that'd be great on boss fights. What else have we got to unlock? We could do crew hammocks, which allows us to carry more mates. We can heal more. Nothing's really jumping out at me at the moment. I think cannons is probably where I want to really go. But these are using the blueprints. I'm going to have a look around on here, and then I'll come back to you when I decide what I'm going to do. Okay, welcome back. So I've had a look around. I think the best one, you can actually start with an extra cannon at the start, but you'll be still restricted by your command points. So I think the upgrade I'm going with is the 500 points to get an extra comp. So we can basically shoot 3 of the basic cannons. On round 2 we can do the big cannon and a small cannon. So I think that's going to be the good... So that's where I'm going to use my plans on. As for people, I think I'm going to employ this one, Aisha, because we turned her down the last time. She can hit 2 people, so if 2 people standing next to each other, she can attack both of them, and she has a push effect, and she advances. So I think we're going to recruit her.
I can do gratuitous things with this pike.
And then we just got to remember to equip her.
I ain't done a murder in days.
And the one for the crew, I think I'm going to get the sick bay, because it heals wounds, and we've got a... Let's go into the quarters. This guy here has a wound on him, so if we keep him out of the first fight, fingers crossed, that should heal him. So yeah, I'm going to get the sick bay, and then the rest of the money I'm just going to keep until we do another run. So I think I'm happy with that. Did we have anything to equip with work with the shipyard? Just make sure we've got no cannons. No, that's fine. And then we'll increase the cannons the next time. We'll see how this 3 does. So let's go straight into a new raid. So we can either do another story one. We can do Blackwater Brine, which can get each ship has extra cannons on their side, and that has a lot of damage. We have the fortified one, which is extra health. Let's go for the normal one. Short duration, stakes normal, and then we'll have to just try and take out them fortified cabins. Now we've got the extra, and then we'll come back to the story one after. Let's just try and see what these are like, so we can get 10% extra because of the challenge we're on. And I can actually change the challenge tier down here. So I can go up if I want to. So I can go up to hard and get 20% extra, or I can go up to heroic. Don't think we're quite ready for that yet. We're just still testing out the game. So let's do the non-story one. And let's see how this... It does say it's a short one, but let's see how long this actually takes. And see if it gives us options this time. Yes, it does give us options. So we've got 3 to 4 options depending on which route we want to go. So let's read the log. Beneath the turbulence waves beckons the decaying remains of a sunken armoury. The ship remains are crumbling and threaten to collapse any second. Face it, this place is a graveyard. This ship won't hold much longer. Wilkes, our diver spotted some useful equipment down there. And Shiv, the abyss is ready to claim it all. Weapons, relics, even you, Cutter, if you don't act fast. So we can fish the item from the starboard, or we can fish it from the larboard. I'm guessing that's Shiv and that's Wilkes. Let's go with the second option, on the larboard. Fish the items from the larboard, gained a shipwreck or 2. The moment your shipmates resurface with the item in hand, the shipwreck behind him are tore asunder. The rest of its mysteries yielded. Okay, that's great. We got an item. Sail away. So now we've got an option of 3. So we need to plan a route. Do we want to be going to an elite fight this early in the run? I'm not 100% confident. Going to a random event might be good. Let's try and see what the... So if we go into the middle... Yeah, we could go straight into elite. What's the elite? I could get better rewards. Yeah, so I get double the coins. And I get whatever that blue one is there. No, we want to go to this mystery one, so we'll get to this fight first in the centre.
Aye, sir. Make all sail. Ready with grapples.
Go and try out one of the events, see what they like and see what it can give us. And we might have a cannon to equip. I can't equip it till after battle, that's fine. So we've got 3 command points. What options do I have for turn 1? So I can shoot with this. That's guaranteed 1 to 3, that's 1 to 3. So they are aiming for this, so I need to take this gun out as a priority, and that's a big, big gun. Or they can just go and take one of my mates out. Let's do the big roll first, 1 to 3. We got extremely lucky on that one. So we have 2 bonuses. We have Captain Cutter 2 max HP, and we have the one which is a max 1 AP to all mates. And this is where I could do with a 3rd cannon. We got an eye roll on 2, but they've killed one of my mates, or they've took him down to 1 health. And again, I'm aiming for this one. Yeah, again, we're not making them good use out of because we haven't got that additional cannon equipped. We're not making great use out of it, so let's take that out. And what bonuses do they have? HP plus 1, HP plus 1, and unit heal. I need to get rid of that unit heal.
Make the sea turn red.
Let's see if this can roll eye and try and take one of the HP out. It did roll eye. That was fantastic. And with the other cannon, hopefully we can get a full sweep. Okay, they've still got the bonus on for plus 1 AP, HP, but we've done really well with that. Okay, where do we... So we've got a bomber there, a bootlicker, which is the basic ones, another bomber, and a bootlicker at the back. So we've got a mate that can use that to try and... But he won't be able to take this guy out. I'm just looking where the ropes are. The ropes are down the back here, really. So they could swing to me, but I can't swing to them. So I want to put Captain Cutter up against this guy first. We'll put Aisha in. We'll put little Johnny in. We'll take the little Johnny over to the back to take this guy out. And then we'll use one of the mates, one of them that's not damaged. Yep, I'm happy with that. So first of all, let's see what little Johnny can do. Rope jump. Ah, he can't rope jump all the way. He could come up behind and do 2 damage to this one. Let's go to there and do 2 damage. And maybe if we can take this bomber out, we can come up behind this guy and attack him. Okay, next one. We want Captain Cutter. Ah, he actually hasn't got the gun anymore. That was just for the last run. And we do have access to Tentacle Slam. But then again, I want to try and keep that for elite fights. Let's see what you can do to the bomber. See if we can move him back. Unfortunately, it's only going to be 1 damage.
Have a care that you don't ignite something, please.
Okay, it's just giving us the information on the new Spear Maiden we've just unlocked. Welcome to the Queen of the Seas, the Spear Maiden. She uses her long, spiky spear to strike multiple opponents in a straight line. Unfortunately with this one, if I had to send this guy here, I could have sent the Maiden there and got a double hit. So again, a little bad played on my part, that one is. Maybe she's just going to have to come up to here this side and just do a lot of damage to this guy.
My father will hear of this.
And the last one is the mate. He can't really do a lot, to be honest. Let's move him there because I don't want to have them knock the captain onto him and damage him. And then we'll have him prepare.
Will the cook feeds us? Don't go repeating that or I'll call you a
So they took 1 damage there. Okay, so we need to move out of this space here, otherwise we're going to take bomb damage unless we can actually do something about that.
That's
so let's Aisha
say.
come and pick up the bomb, and I want you to throw it at the back. Yeah, there is going to be a good place. So the next one I want to control is little Johnny. I need to get him out of danger zone. Oh, there's actually a second bomb there. I didn't see that.
In a pig's eye.
I'm a bit wary about going there because, again, they could knock us off the edge, I think. Okay, let the mate go next. Move the mate to there. He's just going to have to pick up the bomb. And we'll chuck it at... Oh, okay, I can't chuck it in the same spot. So let's chuck it there. And then this mate should still have his melee. He can take this one out.
Master up.
Little Johnny. Am I selected on Little Johnny? Yes.
Either you're drunk or I am. Ain't no way, are you daft?
If we send this guy here, he should be... Oh no, he can't get there. He's going to have to get out the space he's in, so I might just have to move him back 1 and prepare. I just want to see what this damage these bombs do.
Situations more volatile than I surmised. Behold the brilliance of my fiery grandeur.
Oi, got something
Okay,
cooking?
it's not the most efficient way. I think because we moved that woman over here to pick up the bomb, she lost her attack phase because there was nobody in attack range. This time, little Johnny can come to this side because we're about to take all these out. Now we need to get somebody to this square here to take out this bootlicker. So can I get Alicia there? I can.
Here's some choice fillet.
And then down here, we'll get the captain to move over and you can take the last one out. So we've got victory. We took a couple of little knocks here and there. And this time we've got an option to equip that cannon we got from the first multiple choice event. So we want to get these cannons on. So we've actually got 2 cannons sitting in the hold. So which one does this do? 0 to 5 damage, costs 1, and that costs 2, but a guaranteed damage of at least 4, but it can go up to 6. So we've got a nice amount of cannons. And we can't do anything with the crews, can we? I think I want... Can I get him out? No, I thought I might have been able to get him to stop back and not get the to heal his damage. Okay, so we want to go to the random event. Let's see what the events are like.
From a mystery.
And then the next fight is going to be just a standard fight. As you wander desolate beach, you spy a solitary figure hunched over in the sand, and so distracted by his work, he pays no mind to your approach. You note the man buried his legs, and how his hands tremble as he digs and forms the wet sand into the shape you can't quite make out. Okay, Shiv? I've a tale to tell about this man, Cutter. Until recently, he was a sailor on the Little Prince. Got rich murdering some aristocrat in a dark alley 2 days ago. Drunk as a skunk, last night he mysteriously left his crew, and now his mind is in pieces as he's busy giving himself a mermaid's tail. Okay, that's a bit weird. Last night he saw a mermaid around the island, fell in love instantly, thought she was twice his size. You know how charming the mermaids can get when they're hungry. Now he's determined to join her under the sea. Sad, I suppose, but a mermaid's got to eat, eh? We can help him out and get 200 coins. Or we could break the spell and get a random item. Now, coins would be good, but a random rare item, I think that's... I'm going to take the risk. Why should I do what you ask of me? Does the fact that I'm bound to you by this idiotic prophecy mean that I have to fulfill your every whim? Oh, shut up, I know it does. There, it's done. Broke the spell. Happy? Well, that makes one of you. We're going to have a look and see what we got. We got old trusty knives. Okay. I think I do want to give that to the captain. Because the captain's up front most of the time because of his health pool. So yeah, we can basically get, by the looks of it, an additional attack. Okay, that was nice. And again, we've only got one option here. And then we're going to 2 options on the next one. So let's go into this option.
He's a plump heifer, all right, Captain. We'll run her down easy.
So now we've got 4 cannons. And we should have 3 action points. Yeah, at the bottom there, 3 command points. So they're trying to take out my big cannon. And I'm trying to take out my penance. That does the most damage, so that's the one I want to take out first. So what have we got for guaranteed hits? 0 to 5, 4 to 6, but it costs 2. I'm going to take a chance on this. 0 to 5 and try and see if we can roll a 3. We rolled a 1. That's not good. So that means I am going to have to do the 1 to 3 to have a... Well, try the 1 to 2.
Well done, Captain.
Okay, we got lucky. We rolled the 2, and then let's see what we can do about taking this out. Again, we got extremely lucky on that one. So then I'm trying to take out one of my attacks, but they've only got 1 cannon left. Just guaranteed 3 damage. Now we could actually take out a powder barrel with this guaranteed for 2. I need to do a minimum of 3. So I'm going to try again the 1 to 5 for the 1 cost and see if we can take it out. If we can, then we could probably start working on some of these. No. So I'm going to have to use that one because it's a guaranteed 1 to 2 and this is 1 to 3 and I've got to try and take out. So what does these give? Plus 1 damage, minus 1 HP or plus 1 HP. I think I want to take the HP out because if they've got less health and we've always got the first hit. Up until now we've always got the first hit. I'd rather have the negative HP where I've got a chance of taking everybody out on turn 1. Yeah, let's... Okay, we didn't roll lucky, and we've got the last chance. I could guarantee to take a powder barrel out. But I think I do want to aim at these 2. We'll try the 0 to 5 on this guy at the back and see what we roll. We rolled a 4, so that's good. And now we can guarantee to take both their buffs out as well. And then we've got 8 enemies to deal with. Or I could just go for a bomber. Try and get rid of one of the bombers. Hooray! We got rid of one of the bombers. That was a good one. And then with the last cannon, with the last command point, we'll take out the plus 1 HP on the enemies. They will have a damage bonus.
Fire! Let's bloody the water.
But as long as we can kill them before they kill us, then that ain't too bad. So it does mean they will be doing probably a minimum of 2 damage. And it is a bit of a different one, this is. Nobody's near the edge. We want to put you here because you can hit 2 people at the same time. And you might be able to kill both those. We could send... And again, that crew did heal up because I didn't use him. So that's good. We could easily knock this guy into the post and try to get him to tank some of the damage from this. I don't want to use little Johnny just in case he can heal up when I leave him out of battle. So Captain Cutter, where are you going to go? We'll put you there, and then we've got 1 mate left. We'll put... there, so we can help the captain out. Now there is a fire pile there. Units are standing the fire, catch flame. Okay, so if we push one of their enemies into that flame pit, that will take damage at the start of the next turn. So that's really good to know that. Yep, I'm happy with that start. Okay, let's deal with Aisha first.
Ain't in my job description, is it?
We want to test out your thrust. Okay, so you can't kill both of them, but you can do 1 damage to both of them. You can prepare, you can move. We have got the tentacle slam we could do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if that was the case, Yeah, I was hoping she would do more damage than this.
It appears mine is bigger.
Okay, that wasn't the best. Okay, Captain, I want to deal with you next. Because you've got this hidden cutlass, haven't you? I've only got 2 uses of it, so that's fine. We'll hit the bootlicker.
Down. You're dead already.
And then we'll push the one onto the back one. Deal some damage on the bomber.
Bloody hell, Cutter! That man was funny.
The situation's more volatile than I surmised.
We'll deal with this mate first, because I'm pretty confident you can take out that target. If you move there. Yep. And then we've got 1 mate left to use. What you can only do 1 damage. How far? Actually, you can't really move that far, and there's no ropes around here. So yeah, I had him in a really bad position, to be honest. I should have had him going over to help Aisha. So Aisha's gonna probably get taken out on this, unless I use a tentacle slam. Okay, I'm gonna probably have to use the tentacle slam. Yeah, because I think if I use this mate on his turn to push that guy back, then I won't get a chance to use the tentacle. But taking out 3, it makes Aisha survive. Oh, apparently we won, because we must have done the scare tactic. We must have done too much on that. I wasn't paying even attention to that. Unit tier 1 at the start of combat. That is really, really good. Okay, I didn't really want to use that on a non-elite fight, but like I said, the way I had the characters planned up, Aisha would have took a load of damage and possibly taken her out for the rest of the run, and I don't want that to happen. We've now got wheel units at the start of our turn. So if we take 1 damage the next turn, it's automatically healed back. We've got 1 extra health on everybody, and Cutter's got an extra 2. So yeah, I think that actually worked out right. So we've got 2 options. We can go to a secluded shrine, which might heal people because it looks like it's an art. Or we could go to a random event. Let me just have a look at the crew. No, he's still got his damage. He's negative 1 damage. So he can't heal it in the ship. I thought with the resilience he might have healed it, but no. We'll take him into combat on the next fight, because again his 2 damage would have come in really nice then. The question is where do we want to go next? I think I want the choice of 3, so I'm going to go and take the shrine.
Make landfall. The lads could use some downtime.
Because if I take the question mark for the random event, then I'm stuck in 2 basic fights, and then we go up to the boss. So I want an option to choose something here. So what have we got? Even the sacred depths of her shrine, you can tend your wounds in a kneeling spring, regain abyssal essence, which is used to use the Kraken, which might be the one I want to do. But mark my words, you greedy, you can only pick 1. So we could actually heal the chef all the way up, but I'm thinking we want the abyss, we want the Kraken going into a boss fight. We're not going into the boss fight yet, but we might be going into an elite soon. So let's take the abyssal. Gain 3 abyssal levers. To control the beast, first you need to control the beast within yourself. And I do have to do a little, like a big stingray on the island there, I've only just seen. Now we do have to be a bit more careful where we're placing units. We can go into an elite fight, so let's have a look and see what the rewards are. So we can get a rare cannon. We can get a purple which I'm expecting is going to be a better reward. Or we could go to a random event. I'm assuming purples. Oh, it's a plunder chest. No special bonus, but worth a lot of blueprints after the raid. And again, blueprints are what we're using to upgrade our ship. We could get an heavy cannon that does guaranteed 5 damage. But it's an elite fight. We do have our Kraken back. But either way, if we take one of these, then we're stuck into a basic fight on the next one. That will give me a cannon, dock worker, bazaar. I'm guessing that's like a shop. I think I want that 5 damage cannon. It's better than the cannons we've got at the moment. It does take 2 turns, but we've got 3 command points. So yeah, it takes 2 command points, but we've got 3. So we can fire that and still a basic cannon as well. Yeah, we've never done an elite fight, so let's go into the elite fight.
The company has fast
And we still got our Kraken we've just got back.
Swift as ours. Shake out the...
I'd rather not want to use the Kraken. So what have we got here? We've got like a boss type. Ooh. 7 health on each of the swordfishes. They've got damage 1, move 1 and advance. So they're basically like our units. And we've got 1 damage on these pawns, but they can't move anybody and they can't advance. What bonuses do they have? 1 HP, 1 movement, 1 HP. So we need to try and take out both those HP items to try and get these down to a good range for us to be able to take out. Okay. So you've got 2 cannons firing at my big one. And you've got 1 aiming. So we can't lose that 1 LP, 1 HP. We need to take this cannon out as a priority. And again, that's 3 to 5 damage. So that's guaranteed going to be killing that. I'm going to take a chance on you taking that out. And he did 0 damage. Oh, that's not good. We've been having some good rolls, so again, he'd have to come eventually. And then, fingers crossed, this can roll a 2 to take this out. Otherwise, my big cannon's taking a lot of damage. Okay, they didn't roll. Okay, we've got some damage on Aisha at the back. I didn't see that one. Now, this one here can guarantee to take out this light cannon. So let's get that one done. Because he's aiming at one of my bonuses. And this one needs to get took out next. Let's try and take you out from the 1 to 3. Okay. And now we've got 1 point left, 0 to 5. We've got to start. Let's take the chance and see if we can roll a 3. No, we rolled a 1. Okay, I'm not a big fan of that cannon. I think I might be replacing that one as soon as I can. Now we're on the 3rd. So you can do 4 to 6. We're going to try and get you to take out this again. Which you have done.
Reload. Swiftly now.
We do need to take out the other HP one. And I'm going to have to use both shots at that. So these big units should only have 5 health now. Introducing the swordfish. Swordfish is an incredible fencer. It can attack more than 1 unit in a straight line. So basically has an effect like Aisha does with her attack. And pushes them back. So they can have 6. We've got 2 pawns, a pawn. We could push that swordfish back onto that slot there. And he will take damage. We can do the same with this one as well. Does Aisha have any good targets? I don't think she does. Do we have any ropes about? There's a rope there. We might be able to get over to the back pawn to push him off. Problem is Aisha's took some big damage, but she will heal 1 health at the start of a turn. Where do I want everybody to be? I think the mates have pushed back, so I'm going to try putting a mate there to push this guy onto that fire. And I'm going to try another mate doing the same thing over here. I'm going to put Captain Cutter. Where do I want Captain Cutter? There. And then we'll put the chef into this space here. The plan is Captain attacks him, pushes him into the boxes. Might be able to take him out, might not. And then this guy's got guaranteed 2, so he can always come and take that out if he needs to. Otherwise, he can take this one out. He's going to push the swordfish onto there, and he's going to push the pawn onto there. Does mean we've got 2 at the back that's going to have 3 attacks on us. But yeah, I think that's about the best placement we got. And we do have the emergency Kraken if we desperately need it, but I don't really want to be using it in here when we've got a boss fight coming up pretty soon. So let's start with this mate.
Oh, thanks.
You do have a push on it, so that's fine.
A poke in the hand.
And he should take 2 damage at the start of the next turn. Is that right? Yeah, a unit receives 2 damage at the start of their turn, ignores armour, leaving fire removes the status. Okay, we'll do the same with you here. Push the pawn, and this will kill this pawn. He's only got 2 health left. And then we've got our captain and our cook. So let's deal with the captain first, because he has got that hidden blade. He can do extra damage, can't he? So let's have a look. What does your cutlass do? Oh no, your cutlass would actually take 3 out. In that space, I should really have the captain in this space. Does 1 damage to this. Pushes this into there, and then the cook should be able to come and take this pawn out for 2. Let me just make sure he can do... No, he's only doing 2 now. Okay, Captain, so you're going to take... You're going to have to just do the 1 damage to the pawn.
Till you're choking in blood.
And then we'll have to... You move, and then this little Johnny can come up and... We can't kill it, unfortunately.
Come here. I saved you a slice.
But that's the best we can do.
They say you're hard to kill, Captain. I look forward to dispelling that rumor.
Face it, you're outmatched.
Okay, that's not too bad. We healed up the damage we took on this unit here. I need to try and get the captain over to help this guy. We can do exactly the same tactic with this guy.
Again?
Attack this swordfish. We're pushing him onto there, so the swordfish is dead. We can't do a lot up here, unfortunately. I think the best option for this mate is to move to this square and push this guy against the box. So at least we get more damage. Oh, that's even better. I didn't expect him to go that way, so now he's guaranteed dead. He's guaranteed dead. And we do need to try and get the captain up that end. Is there any ropes near? No, there's a rope over there, so I think Johnny is the next one I want to move. And I just want you to attack this guy and kill him.
Now here's a nice fat brisket. Smells good too.
And then that will free up the captain to try.
I'll descend like a storm.
And then he can just prepare. Boost up his armor rating. So we should be left with 1 unit. And again, this is an easy fight now, because this pawn can just come over here. I like these fire ones. He's guaranteed dead, and I don't think there's anybody else on there. So let's just end the turn. And then that should be the win. We could have gone over and killed the guy, but he was dead anyway, so there was no need to. And we've got that big cannon, which does guaranteed 5 damage for 2 uses. For 2 command points. So I'm really happy with that run. We should have probably done a few more elites on here. I was expecting them to be a lot tougher than they actually are. So we've got the 2 points down here. That one does a guaranteed between 4 and 6. That does a guaranteed 5. And that has a lot more health on there. So I do like that cannon. It's a shame we can't keep taking these cannons every run. We've got to buy them at the start to come in with better ones at the very beginning of the run. Otherwise we've got to rely on getting luck on drops. So we only have one fight. Then we've got to go to the chest, and then we're going to the big boss fight, and then we'll keep the Kraken for there. Nothing much. What are we going to get off this? We are going to get a purple cannon. A guaranteed 6 damage for 2 cost.
Class traders, no escort. She's ours.
I do like these guaranteed damage cannons, and we do have a chance of being able to take out the powder barrel before the fight starts. So what have you got on buffs? You've got an HP there, you've got an HP there, and you've got a movement there. I'm more worried about the HPs than the movement. Yeah, and it's all the crew for that movement. What have you got with cannons? 3 damage, 3 damage. Okay, so where are you attacking? You're attacking Aisha at the back, so we need to get this out as a priority. I'm not a massive fan of this. I mean, that could roll eye. I'm tempted to just guarantee to take this out with this gun. But no, I'm gonna risk it again. 0 to 5, I need you to roll a 3. You rolled a 2, that ain't too bad. I can use the other cannon to take it out. But again, that would have been no different than using the 2 points on this one to take it out. And then this can roll a 0 to 3. We've got to get extremely lucky to take this out. But again, if we can do some damage, then we can take it out easier next turn.
Fire! Reload! I'm not done with this lot!
It rolled a 3. So again, it's still got 5 health on here. So who are you aiming for? You're aiming for my captain, so I want to take you out, guaranteed. And then you're aiming for this gun. So this one here can basically take that out easy. 3 guaranteed damage. Again, if one of the mates dies, I'm not a big fuss because we're coming towards the end of the run. So this is the priority one now. Do I want to use a 2 charge to take it out guaranteed, or try and risk taking it out with 2 of these? I think in this case I'm just going to take the guaranteed. Guaranteed's 4, it's only got 3 L. Oh no, it won't let me use that. That can only attack the ones behind it. And again, we do have to do something with them buffs. That can take it out. It's still got the same 2 cost that has. So nothing changes really. So my mate's got some damage on there, but I just don't use the damage one, that's all that matters. I don't think I need to worry about that cannon. It can just take that mate out, I'm not worried about it. I want to take these HP ones out. So let's take the 0 to 5 and try and take out the one with 3. Yeah, we're just not getting any good looks on the rolls. And I'm going to have to try and use these. No. I need to take one out guaranteed. Yeah, that wasn't good. The luck wasn't with us on the rolls on that one. Powder barrel. He's a typical laden merchant who won't dirty his hands himself. He's not particularly good at fighting himself, but he can bolster his comrades. So basically he's probably got some sort of like boost attack on it. We do have a lot of enemies here. Aisha, you're coming back into the fight now, you're milled up. You've got a good... You can do 2 damage to these, well, 1 damage to each of them. Captain, I want you down this side. just trying to think, did Aisha have a push move? I really want to get one of my crew. I want to get one of the crews to come this side and try and push this guy off the edge. We'll just put the captain there because he can do some damage and push. And then we've got one more. We'll send the cook to help Aisha out, because Aisha's not going to kill each of these, but the cook. Actually, the cook's probably not a good idea. Because the cook can't do a pushback. A mate could. Because we've got the eel, I am going to take the cook. We won't kill either of these, I don't think. But yeah, I'm happy with that. Well, as happy as I'm going to be. This would actually be a really good one for the Kraken. I know, because they're not lined up. There's two there, there's two there. Let's try this mate first. He can't get round. I was hoping this mate could get round the back of him there. But he can't move it because this guy he will be engaged with. Let's deal with the cook first then. Cook can go there.
I heard you. I'll have your guts.
Again, he doesn't have the push. And Aisha. Yeah, and again, you've not got the push. So again, we're nearly going to kill the one.
Low-born bastard!
She pushed both of them. If she'd have pushed the first into the second, then again, if that hadn't been Aisha there, we would have killed the first guy. I just still haven't been able to use Aisha correctly. I don't think in these runs. Captain's going to have to be the next one then. I mean, I could put the captain there, like I was going to do at the start. It would do 2 damage to that. And if the captain's engaged this side... Could I switch move to there and see what you... You could actually do 2 damage to that one now. There is an undo key, isn't there? Yeah, again, you can't go any farther. Let's try it the other way. Put the captain there. He's not going to do a massive amount of damage.
Don't you dare do that again!
2 damage.
My father will hear of this!
And because he's engaged, this mate can go around the back now and knock him off. He's only going to give 3 damage. I thought he would have pushed him off the edge.
Oh, you low-born bastard!
So yeah, the powder
Stallions presume too much.
give 1 damage to this guy over here. So we do have to be careful of this
You
guy.
will pay for this affront.
Blimey, have I got a target on my back?
And we've got a bomber. But we can use that bomber to our advantage.
I feel invincible.
So again, everybody's healed up a bit of damage. So that +1 regen is just so fantastic. Mate, you're going to pick up the bomb. And I want you to throw it there to damage all 3 of these. So that's the 2 bombers and the powder... What's it called? Powder barrel. Could we push this bootlicker into that space as well is the next question. I mean, we could take these 2 out quite easily. I think if the captain moves here, he might be able to take out that one by pushing this onto that. And then he's got his hidden blade as well. So what I want to do is this mate. No, I'm on Captain Cutter by the looks of it.
That's an awful idea.
Okay, so let's move to the Captain Cutter to there.
You can't be bothered.
Oh no, your attack can take both out, so you don't even need to use your free attack.
No, I beg you.
And then we've gained some fear as well. I haven't really been paying attention to that fear up there.
Ain't no way. Are you daft?
Now we need to do something with this side. Unfortunately, Johnny can't take that out. Aisha hasn't got a good movement to do her attacks across. I think I did forget to level up the guys before I went into this fight, so some of these could have had some extra abilities by now. And I'm just trying to think which was the one with it. Oh, he's got the 2 damage on. So that's the one I could really do with trying to kill.
No use hanging about.
I wish I could switch places with these two. Yeah, there's just no way I can take all these out. And Johnny's got no movement. He can move to this space to damage this guy instead of this guy. But if he had a pushback... But again, it would need a 2 pushback to get into that spot. Okay, we'll just have to... And again, Aisha's just not shining.
I'm meager to hold this run.
Kill them quick.
Okay, the bombs are only doing 1 damage. I thought it might have done more than that.
Thieves?
This ain't right.
So Aisha's been took down.
Expeditiously. Allow me to
Oh, that's
compose a
nice.
symphony in your
Oh,
honor.
that's just really bad on you guys, to be honest. Let's send the unit over here to help the captain out. Because the Aisha got took down, wasn't it? That was what it... Okay, you're going to be picking up the bomb. And I want you to place it there so you do damage to all those. Throwing the bomb shouldn't have ended this guy's turn. So the captain can move. What are you doing? The captain actually could use a rope and push people onto fire, which I think I might actually use in this
Being
one.
crazy is my job.
So you have 2 moves, don't you? You can use your knife on him, and then you can use your pushback.
You could at least die.
It won't
Will.
kill him. Again, I could have used the knife on this guy and that would have killed him. The mate.
No, thanks.
You couldn't get around this side, so the only thing you can do is that.
Army, you haven't.
Anyone know where that damn
Still don't understand why this guy
surgeon
couldn't do his attack move
Vulgarian
after he
scoundrels!
picked up the bomb.
Filthy wretches!
Okay, this is not going as great as it was looking at the start. So the mate, okay. I don't even have anybody else to bring in at this
Sorry,
point.
I can't. I don't make the rules.
There, it says there, it ends the turn if you pick up the bomb and throw it. I wasn't paying attention. If I throw it there, that will take damage to all those, but then the captain would need to move out. Okay, before you do that, I want to see where the captain can actually... The captain can't move to many spaces. And there's another bomb there. The captain would have to move to this space here. I mean, the captain could theoretically hit this guy, but then he's not going to be able to move the bomb and he'll take bomb damage. And then the other mate could throw the bomb onto these. Okay, it's not the best idea I've got here, but it's the only idea I've got. No, I can't do that. Because if I do that, then he's going to walk onto the fire. The only option I've got is moving the captain there and not doing anything, and just put the armour up. At least set the bombs. This mate is going to take some damage from the bomb, but one of the bombs he can throw on them, that guy's going to die either way. Could I set the bomb up so it can hit?
Can an ordinary pirate do that?
I think that's the best I could do with where I was.
I call this.
So now the captain's got to take all this, or I've got to use the
You
Kraken.
rapscallions presume too much.
Here's a bit of a sport.
Now, captain doesn't have much of an option except for picking up the bomb. And if he throws the bomb there, yeah, this is an extremely messy fight.
If I die, I'll take the lot of you with me. You try to die expeditiously.
That alien is really saving me, and again, I've got to do the same again. I've got to pick up the bomb.
This should even the odds. Let us get some booty.
Okay. We're slow. Again, the captain can't do a lot where he is, but at least he can take this guy out now.
Well, now, consign me to the flames.
Yeah, that just went bad to worse. I should have used my Kraken. It's pointless saving it for a boss run if you're going to die before it. And again, I also made an error because I didn't level up any of the characters before I went into the run. But we've come out with a good amount of blueprints. We've come out with a good amount of glass. Yeah, I'm not happy with that run. So in that case, let's go to the units and level them up this time. Quarters, is it? Yeah, quarters. Yeah, everybody's probably got 2 level. No, he's got 1 level up at the moment. So your cutlass. Actually, you could have a permanent pistol, which you can do 1 damage, but it can't push. You could retaliate. You could heal an ally, give them extra movement, or just get extra HP. HP goes on to movement. Silence an enemy and push them in a chosen direction. I'm just trying to have a look where I want to aim with this guy. I mean, the healing might be really nice, but I think I want more damage. And I think I want to go to heirloom pistols, so he's always got an extra attack. And then go to the heirloom pistol 2, which will give me 2 damage, 2 free damage. And there is a reset skill option at the bottom, so that's actually quite good. So you're level 2 now, Captain. Okay, let's level up little Johnny. So what can you do? You can go from 2... if I go to the overhead damage, so basically you can put -1 armor on them, so that's not really great. You could do the healing, or you could damage an enemy for 1. think I'm going to put you onto the cure duty. So I think that will be a good skill to have for anybody. Okay, Aisha. And again, both these have got permanent damage on them. I need to try and get rid of it somehow. Probably one of those events. Aisha, what are we going to do with you? Again, I'm not really liking your moveset at the moment. Okay, that will end the turn. And that ends the turn. So yeah, I'm just not happy with her. Even if I go up the javelin, I mean, I could get extra damage on the javelin there. We'll give you extra health and movement, and then hopefully next turn we'll give you more damage, because that one damage just isn't cutting it at this stage. And the mates will never level up. Okay. What are we going to do with this ship? We said we was going to put another cannon on, didn't we, at the start? Which was under workshop. Equipment. Available to purchase in the shipyard after... So I cannot... No, I can't. Oh, it's a quarters, okay. So the last time on the ship, we went with extra command point. It cost 3,000 for another extra command point. We could start with 3 cannons, but I don't know if we've got any spare cannons to do that. But I think having more cannons on turn 1 would be very beneficial. And I think I need to take you out. Because if I put you into the resting slot, then you're going to heal them 2 wounds up. But are we in a position to be able to lose 2 damage? But he's just too much of a glass cannon at the moment. Unless I have to protect him with mates. Again, I'm just not happy with either one of these. Because again, if he had a pushback, it would be a different story. So yeah, let's keep him out for this run. Okay, so this is where I'll do it. So I need another 15 blueprints to be able to start with another cannon. So that was a bit of a waste. I could have spent it on something else and then spent it on this next time. So we've got 500 glass. I think we'll have a look at the court, the tavern, and see if there's anybody else that's a bit better. So you did 2 movements. You're the same as everybody else. You've got the same health as everybody else. You've got the backstab what the captain was doing on the last one, which is just 1 damage. And you've got a moving one as well.
My blades are
I'm going to recruit you. And do you have any skills different to the other guy? Yes, because the other guy's got healing in there and you've got sentry. So that basically turns you more into a tank. And then plus 2 HP on you would be really good. Unit heals 2 at the start of your turn. Wow. I'm actually going to get this guy as well.
Your crew is legend.
And because this guy's healing out at this turn.
May the wind be at our backs.
And I'm going to put Aisha out as well. I'm going to put 2 new people in.
To do.
Like I say, I'm just not using Aisha right. I've just got to get used to her skill set. I think probably level up a bit. But I think that's how we're going to start the next run. Captain Cutter. This new guy. Which again, he's only got the 2 damage at the moment until we level him up. And then this one which has a pushback skill and a 1 damage, no pushback, so he could be really good. It's just a shame, like I said, having that extra cannon, I haven't got a cannon to put into there. And again, you can start with extra modules as well, which might be good, and then buy an extra module. But yeah, it didn't go out well on that run. But let's have a look at the new raids. So we could go with the story one the next time, which I think I might do. It's supposed to be short and it's supposed to be a normal. And all ships have an extra deck part. So basically 1 movement. Again, movement's a lot better than HP for the enemy to have. And I think we will go into the story one next time. So let's just set that up so I don't forget, and then we'll start the run. And that's the map we'll be running through the next time. Again, this is the story one, and then we'll go from a story, and then we'll try one of the others. Hopefully you've liked it. Like I said, it wasn't the best of runs. We are still learning the game. Thank you very much for watching.